So there was a father and a son traveling in a car. Unfortunately, they get into a car accident.
Rushed to the hospital, but on the way to the hospital, the man dies.
So then they rushed the boy into the surgery to see if they could save him.
So the surgeon takes one look at him and says, I can't operate on this boy, he's my son.
Who is the surgeon?
I've heard this before, but I don't remember the answer.
The boy?
Other father?
The surgeon could actually be the father.
This is probably the hardest riddle I've ever had before.
As I got older, I realized, wait a minute, I'm just as smart as that boy over there. Mm-hmm. You know, why is he always answering the questions? It's like, no, I don't think so.
So Suki, tell us first what you do.
Well, what do I do?
Yes, what do you do?
The official title is that I am an intelligence analyst. I work in the competitive intelligence sector of the intelligence field. So basically, I tell a story of data. I help people when they need to collect information. I help them organize it, analyze it, and then help them figure out what they need to do next.
So we know that, you know, should I say the people are beginning to understand the importance of taking your authentic self to work. So as a black woman, what does your authentic self look like? And what does it mean to you?
This? This is me. I've always been me. I don't think I've ever not been sort of comfortable with who I am. I think maybe a little bit when I was younger, I might have dimmed a little bit, but I've always been me. I've always been clearly not so much outspoken, because as a child I was very introverted, but as I got older I realized, wait a minute, I'm just as smart as that boy over there. Mm-hmm. You know, why is he always answering the questions? It's like, no, I don't think so. And I think when you get older, you realize, wait a minute, why am I not going to be me? You know, I was always that girl that would just be like, I can play football just as well as you can. In fact, I'm like a really good goalkeeper, so, you know, I don't see why not. And just around the campaign of what being visible, for me as a child, I guess I was a little different because I had dreadlocks when I was a kid. My mother was a Rastafarian when I was a kid, so I had dreadlocks. So for me, I always had sort of started out always embracing natural hair.
Yeah.
And then being in STEM, it was kind of like, you know what? Nobody really cares about my hair because, well, they just want to make sure I'm smart enough.
So what will you say to young girls, even some boys who feel that girls are not smart enough to be in the, you know, to take a career in STEM, science, technology, engineering or maths? What would you say to them?
I always have this little story that I tell kids, especially when they're just before they get to puberty. And I hope it's not off color, but I always tell boys that women are really good financial managers. And they say, well, you know, how is that? And I always tell girls, you are better than financial management than boys. And they say, why? And I say, because when you hit puberty and you get your menstrual cycle, we always have to budget to have money to buy those sanitary products. Once we hit puberty, our whole life. That's something that boys and men do not have to budget for. So when you're in university, especially, and your friends are saying, let's go out and let's, you know, go have some drinks and get pizza or whatever, the guys can go and spend every last penny on that fun activity. But we're always thinking, do I have that extra money at the end of the month? So when you're dirt poor as a student, everybody's eating ramen noodles and pot noodles, and you're going, I can have pot noodles, but I can't have them all the time because I need to make sure I have those.
Thank you very much, Suki.
No,
thank you.
You're quite welcome.
And the mother.
You're too clever.
That was very simple. I understand how I didn't get that.
That's his mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got me, okay.